and welcome. This is your girl Sandra, aka Simply Love. How are you? And welcome to my channel. And I'm here with your monthly reading for June 2016, and it's going to be for the sign of Pisces. How are you, Pisces? How you doing? Okay. And the cards that I'm going to be using for your reading, it's going to be only a 4-card spread this time. I have to make it a little shorter. I'm sorry for right now, but I'll make up for it mid-month. And I actually have a surprise for you guys, but you're going to have to be subscribed in order to get into this, what I'm getting ready to do. And it's going to be a whole different video. So prepare for that video, and then it'll explain everything. But for number one, you definitely need to be subscribed, okay? Because it is for my dedicated subscribers and my viewers. So if you view, go ahead and subscribe so you can get into this contest. And like I said, it's a separate video. So the cards I'm going to be using is the Thelema deck. I'm going to be using the Cameron deck, which is sexually explicit. That's going to be your clarifier. And then I'm going to give you a wisdom card, which is wisdom of the hidden realm, which it looks like this on the box. Okay? Alright, well, with that said, we're just going to go ahead and get going, because I have a bunch of readings, and that's the reason why I have to make it a little shorter. And I'm just, doing this in between my readings, okay? Retrograde kick your butt out there? Yeah, it kicked our butts, that's for sure. Us readers, we had a really rough time, but we hung in there, and we survived. We survived the retrograde, but we got another one coming. It ain't over with yet, okay? So these readings are going to be a little tough, just a little tough here, because the retrogrades are here to shake us and wake us up from to get things out of our life that if you're entangled in something or someone in your life, or situations around your life that no longer serves you. They're trying to wake you up and shake you up, even if the universe has to do it. And that's what they're doing. They're slowing things down with the retrograde, which means planets are moving around. They're just moving. They're going in different positions, and we are all part of the sorry, fan on is blowing my hair everywhere. We're part of the planetary universe. We are part of the universe, so anything that goes on in the universe does affect us, as well as the moon, which is part of the universe, the stars, the sun, everything that has to do with the universe. That's why things are happening the way they are. There's deaths that been coming along, and they happen for a reason as well. Only God knows why, but it had to happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason and a rhyme, okay? And that's what the retrograde does. Especially when it comes to, passings, over to the spiritual side for some people. It comes, in more than just one, Sometimes you just hear them scattered here and there, but with the retrograde, they come like one after another. A lot of the times in different areas, in different places and things like that, okay? So that's what's going on. That's what the retrograde is all about. So we ended the retrograde yesterday, and we're getting ready to start another one. But it's not going to be as harsh as the first one, okay? So don't get alarmed. I'm not too familiar with all that stuff. All I know is the basics, okay? And I'm not going to worry about getting into it, too much. I just read. I'm an angel card reader. I let my guides, I read intuitively. Let my guides let me read the cards and let me know what they think. I do give you the basics of it, but as far as doing the reading itself, it's intuitively. I don't go strictly by what the cards say and then leave it at that. There's a story behind it. So that part is intuitive by my guides. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Pisces. First up, we got, the Two of Cups. Okay, and whether they reversed or mostly mine are upright, because whatever if it's upside down or right side up, my guys are going to tell me what's going on, whether it's good or bad. Upside down, right side up, sideways, cock side, it don't matter. Once you read intuitively, it don't matter. You got the Six of Wands, because the story's going to come out through it intuitively. Okay, and let's see here. And we got the Five of Wands. Got a lot of Wands card here. And we got, wow, the Ace of Wands. Okay, Pisces, you got a lot of wand cards coming out here. That's some fiery energy, okay? That's some fiery energy here. And this one, I'm going to leave this one because that just popped right out. As soon as I shuffled, it just popped right out. And I felt that energy too. Excuse me. Now let me get a Hidden of the Realm card, Wisdom card. And that's going to be your bonus card at the end of the reading, okay? So thank you guys for viewing. I love you guys. I miss you all. I'm so sorry I can't comment. Come on there and give it. I try to go on there and just give a great big comment for everybody, because I just can't get to you individually because of my readings and all, okay? So I'm so sorry about that, but I'm like I said, I'm going to get, I got y'all. I got you. Don't even worry. I got you. Okay, now let's begin. Let's see. Okay, what I'm seeing here in the present, there was a relationship for some of you Pisces, or maybe for some of you Pisces, you were wanting a relationship with somebody you kind of like had your eyes on. This could be hope of a relationship with the Two of Cups, two people getting together, or one person wanting to get together with the other, because there's two cups there. That's a sign of, you know, togetherness. And then you have the moon. The moon is there as well, so we have to kind of like put something, and there's the two dolphins. That means a couple in a love relationship, because I'm reading love relationships. Okay, and this is going to be just for some, not for everybody. You know, it just depends on who resonates with it. Okay, so it's just a general reading. So this is some type of love here that's going on. Somebody feels love for somebody else. It could be two people that do like each other or in love with each other. It could be one person that just wants to express their love to you, Pisces, or you want to express your love to someone. Or it could be where you ones that are single are looking for love. Okay, you're looking for love. You have love on your mind. Okay, and that could be any of those scenarios. There's either a couple here going on and they're in love here, or, you know, just made a connection with someone, or you could be single and you could be thinking about, you know, connecting with someone, or wanting to connect with someone, or having a relationship on your mind, or Pisces, there's somebody around you that want to make a connection with you in a relationship, or you wanting to connect with someone else. It just depends on the scenario in which Pisces we're talking about here. It could be where there's one because of the moon standing there. For some of you, you may be in a relationship with somebody that don't want to be in a relationship, or you might want to be in a relationship with somebody that may not want to be in a relationship with you for some other reasons, because the moon is behind the two dolphins. So that's giving me another scenario there for some. Okay. The challenge, you know, the thing that's going on with some of you Pisces is this. Sorry, y'all. With the Six of Wands, there's somebody being very guarded. This has some, like I said, I see a lot of fiery energy in here with you Pisces. For some reason, there's some fiery energy going on. And when I look at this being some type of victory as well. Maybe some of you are victory in that love department, finding true love, or finding your partner, finding a relationship. Some of you were victorious at that, and you found what you were looking for, the love here with the Two of Cups. Some of you found that. some of you, it was just maybe a one-sided situation where you found someone you were interested, and they may have not been as interested in you as you were them, because they look like they may have been heavily guarded. They may not been ready for a relationship, and plus they may have other responsibilities. They may have other things on their plate that they have to do, and they're not worried about a relationship. Or they could have just gotten out of a relationship and not ready to get into one. Maybe they just want a friendship for now. Okay? Because this is something of some of them being very heavily guarded. Maybe later, maybe sometime later down the road, if nobody pushes anything, maybe something can happen, because I do see the sun coming up right here, where my finger is right there. The sun is actually coming through all this heavy guarding of themselves. And, you know, they got a cross there too as well. So somebody may be religious. They may be very, very religious. And, you know, for you ones that had your eye fixated on somebody that you wanted to be with, some of you Pisces, and they may be heavily religious, and they may not want to participate in dating. They may, you know what I'm saying, or maybe their religion factors made them heavily guarded against a relationship because of the cross being there. That's what I'm picking up. I'm just reading intuitively now. And then we got a quarter of a moon up here. There's so many things going on behind this guardingness. This person may, for you ones that had your eyes fixated on it, I already said this, you know, for some of you, you conquered, you got this relationship that you wanted, you got this person that you wanted to be with. There's a relation, there's a genuinely a relationship there, excuse me, for some of you. But for some of you are having a hard time with, you know, getting into a relationship with someone, or whoever this person had yourself fixated. There's a lot of things going on with this person, and they're protecting everything that's went on here in their past, or what they are they have a lot of responsibilities. They may be into religion rather than a relationship. They may have other responsibilities, things they have to take care of. They may have just gotten out of a relationship, so they don't want to really get back into one right now. Like I said, with the sun being there, maybe later on, if you're willing to wait, for some of you Pisces, if you're willing to wait on a relationship, there's the sun there with this particular person. You know, that energy that they're carrying right now. And this could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or it could be their sun, moon, or rising, because I'm reading for sun, moon, and rising signs. But they're very, very guarded right now. And it's showing everything, the reason why. And with that quarter of a moon there, I'm saying they could be skeptical of a lot of people. It's going to take a long time to get through all of these wands that they have in front of them, which is protection. They may be protecting their self. Maybe they need to protect their self for some reason. And this could be on the flip side too. This could be you Pisces being like this as well. But I'm strongly picking up this is something that you are looking for or was hoping for. And for some of you, I'm picking up that, you know, this is a card of victory for some of you. With this relationship, it actually, you know, came into fruition. Before, I figured for a lot more, it was a struggle with somebody that you had your eyes on. They're too guarded. They're very guarded. They're not ready, or they just guarded themselves from you, from maybe the moon. Maybe there's something that they picked up in you that they just didn't like. That happens sometimes. But it looks like you were fixated on a relationship with somebody, okay? Okay, now, in your recent past here, I'm looking at the Five of Wands. Okay, with this Five of Wands, I'm picking up that, you know, for some of you who wasn't victorious on this fixated relationship or person that you had your eye on and had your hopes, you had high hopes for, you become very guarded. You kind of like, you got defensive. You got real defensive about this because this person really didn't respond the way you wanted them to respond, so you got defensive. and you know, you're kind of like starting a war with yourself, because if you're going to get defensive, I mean, you kind of like, maybe Pisces, you have to leave your options open and not get fixated on one thing, because you just because you're fixated on something doesn't mean that other person is fixated on you. You have to really kind of take your time when it comes to things like relationships. Where I'm speaking to some of you Pisces out there, not all of you. Some of you, because it's underneath the Lover's card, is like maybe you were heavily guarded and the other person came in and helped you to not be so offended, or not yeah, it could be being offended because of maybe of something that you went through in the past. For some of you were being very guarded as well, and this person may have helped you to let your guards down, and because it's under the Lover's card. I mean, the two of Cups, which is a relationship or a partnership or something of that nature. For some of you, it's because maybe, like I said, maybe there's some insecurities there as well, because these wands are in front. They're in front, so that's showing like your challenges. You had some you may have some challenges that you need to get out of the way first before some of you, not money, but some of you, before you even get into a relationship, you got some challenges that you need to resolve first. Because these wands are in front of you, and wands are some type of challenge. They're always a challenge. They're like a movement card. The wands are of some type of movement, or or some type of action. It's an action card. So you need to take some action for yourself, Pisces, for some of you out there, and get these wands out of your way so you can have a relationship with someone. There's something going on with yourself because of these wands. There's still some battles going on with yourself, and because these wands are in front of you, so that's showing a battle coming towards you or in front of you that you haven't fought yet, that you haven't gotten out the way. That's what I'm picking up through my spirit guides. Okay. For some of you, I'm feeling that for some of you Pisces, I'm feeling that maybe, on the flip side, this other person that you fixated in or wanted a relationship with, like I said, again, they may have some stuff going on that you don't really see or didn't see in them yet, because you were moving a little too fast. So you weren't seeing all this that they have. Maybe they got a lot of baggage and you didn't know about it. All that glitters ain't gold. Okay? So it could take any of those scenarios, and that was like the recent past. They could have been battling a divorce. They could have been battling a breakup. Okay? Now here, in the future though, you've got the Ace of Wands, and that's good. You got the Ace of Wands, so that means to me that a lot of you Pisces are going to defeat these battles within yourself. You're going to defeat them, and you're going to win. You're going to be a winner. You're going to come out a winner regardless, just because you didn't get that love, but you will be getting love coming in here though. But it looks like to me that some of you that were fixated on this person or this love situation, there were some issues that were going on with yourself for some of you Pisces that you had to, kind of get straightened out for yourself first. So once you get that, it's showing me here in your future, once you get these things straightened out within yourself, which you might want to do a lot of meditations, Pisces, every day, get into meditation so you can fight these things that's going on inside yourself that is still causing a blockage. and it's stopping you from receiving the relationship that you want. For some of you were victorious over a relationship. Congratulations to you guys. Some of you, you're going to, but you have some battles that you have within yourself that you have to resolve first. And with this card here in the future, is showing that you will be able to do that, long as you follow your guide's instructions. You'll be able to win over that with the Ace of Wands, which is a major arcana card. Two of Cups is major as well. I believe it is. Maybe, yeah, I believe that one is. So you got two majors here. And so being that they're two major cards, that once you defeat this thing with this other stuff, you're going to be able to find your true love. You'll be able to have love. You just need to, you know, get some things that's going on inside of you, you know, under check, and get those wands out of your way. Release that blockage. This is a card to me of some blockage going on within inside of you, and it's causing you to not get a relationship off the ground. Some of you are being guarded heavily for a lot of different reasons, and I already named those reasons. Some of you, this other person was like this, and it wasn't able to pull a relationship off with them. For some of you, some of you Pisces have issues yourself that you need to resolve, and it's going to take some meditation. But it looks like at the end in your future, if you do the meditations, if you do take care of these battles within inside yourself, you will be victorious over love. You'll get your relationship that you want. And I hope that made sense to some of you Pisces out there, okay? It's not for all of you, it's just some. It's just a general reading, okay? Now for your clarifier, we got, again, the Two of Cups as your clarifier. Do I have that up right? Yeah, it's up right. This is like some kind of sexual intensity between, it has to, like, this is kind of telling me that there needs to be two people that are willing, not only just a sexual relationship, I'm picking up from this, that you just can't go into a relationship just based on sex alone. Sex could be good, you know, it is a good thing. I'm not saying you can't have it, but if you want a relationship, this can't be just the only thing that to make a relationship. It takes more things than just sex. So that may be some of you Pisces out there. I may be talking to male or female. That may be what one of these blockages are with you. You might be into sex too much and want to build a relationship off of it. And one of those wands may be that's part of your insecurity. You think sex is your security in a relationship, but it's not. And it can turn some people off, especially a real man. If you want a real man, you can't let it be just, you know, a lustful relationship. For some of you, been in too many like flings, you know, and it's been a habit. It's been like fun, a physical relationship, sex, just engaging in sex only, but wanting a relationship. But this is all you were doing for a lot of you Pisces, is just engaging in sex. Maybe attracting men that just wanted this. And, you know, I'm feeling some kinkiness in this too. I'm picking up in through God, they just said something about kinky. You may have been, you might be attracting this type of energy in you, with, you know, and it just keeps bringing me back to this. There's some issues within inside yourself that you really need to clear up, because it's bringing on the wrong message, and you're bringing the wrong people to you. You're attracting the wrong type of men, and it's got something to do with sex. Okay, it's like a circle or a constant pattern. It needs to be broken so you can be victorious over a relationship. For some of you Pisces out there, okay? Anything. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like a lot of flings, a lot of just like, you know, just going out and just jumping into bed with men, or you men jumping into bed with women and just having your flings, and you know, and some of you are just like taking this as this is what's going to make a relationship, and you're just, you know, they're just taking advantage. Basically, a lot of people could just take advantage of that, and this could be the major problem, one of the major problems going on in your or trying to establish a relationship. So the guides are trying to tell you something here regarding, if you're looking, and it's showing to me because the Two of Cups come up first, and it is a major arcana. It's showing me that, you know, you Pisces do want a relationship. Some of you were successful at that. Some of you, you know, did the inner work, and you were, like I said, victorious over it with the Ace of Wands. That's a major card there, and you won that relationship, you know, that you were been battling with for a long time. Some of you are still stuck in that cycle, with this being the major issue, sex, weird kinky stuff, and that's what you're attracting. But you're using that as wanting a relationship, but it's not going to it can't happen that way, because, you know, the person's just going to get what they want, and then they're just going to guard themselves heavily from you, or they're going to feel like you're pushy, or they may, like I said, you already know the scenarios. You're going to know it. Just rewind the video and it'll tell you again. Okay, now let's get to your bonus card, and you got the Spiral Dancer. That's a beautiful card right there. Hold up. Okay, with the Spiral Dancer, it says, what does it say? Like your perception, as we talked about here and here. Again, this card is wrapping it up. The Spiral Dancer is like you keep spiraling, doing the same thing, when you could change this. You need to stop and take a look at the light. Go inside of yourself, okay? As I was telling you, you know, before, you know, with some of you Pisces out there that's struggling with a relationship that you really do want. You really want a relationship. A lot of you Pisces out there are trying to find a relationship, but some of you have succeeded at it because you put in the work that it took to have a relationship with someone if you were struggling in the past. And some of you are still struggling because you haven't put in the work that you were supposed to put in to be prepared for this relationship here. So they close themselves off from you. Okay? So, you know, kind of like pull it together, do your meditations. The light is there. You can do it. You can do this by the end, you know, in the future. If you work on yourself, you can become victorious over a relationship. And that's all I have for you right now, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. All in all, it was a very good reading, I think. It's just, you know, there's some things that the guides needed to tell some of you out there, and it wasn't pertaining to all of you. It's just for some of you. I do thank you for viewing. I do thank you for sharing my videos on social media. I really appreciate that, you guys. And look out for this video, for this special. And like I said, you're going to have to be subscribed in order to get involved in what I'm going to be doing here. And it is something really big, okay? So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit the like button. Hit, you know, do your thing like you always do. Voice your comment on how you feel about the reading, or how you feel in general is okay with me too. I love you guys, and what I always say, love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And I will catch you guys in mid-June sometime, or at the special that I'll be giving, okay? You guys take care, and I'll see you mid-June. Bye-bye.